Hey guys, my name is Kaushik and welcome back to LetCode. In this video, we're going to take a look on the new release from Playwright, that is version 1.20. In this version, we got a lot of things as usual, but I'm going to cover only one highlighted feature, that is to highlight elements. Like it will create a mask on certain elements. I'll tell you like what is the use of this. And apart from that, also we have something like max different pixel ratio pixels. I really don't know like how to use it or what is the usage of this. So probably I will skip this for now. Maybe in some other time once I learned it I will teach you as well. Okay, and there is a grep support. Already we discussed about the grep, and that is like a kind of tagging test cases. So if you want to execute only the smoke or sanity, you can use the grep command to do that, and we have this now based on the projects as well. Actually I didn't cover the topic projects, that is used to run the same test script in multiple browsers with multiple viewport and multiple configuration. I will try to cover that in upcoming videos. Okay, and apart from that also we got some Python Docker image, which is really great I think, and as usual we got some Chromium, the browsers update. Okay, and 1.19 also there is a update called Hard and Soft Assert, like hard and soft expect from Playwright Test Runner. We'll take a look on that as well. Okay, so let's get started now. So here I have a very simple script like highlight elements. I'm going to this letcode.in, and there we have found two elements. One is the sign up and another one is the login. Okay, if you want to mask a certain locators, then we can use this mask feature. How to use it is very simple. So first of all we have to take the screenshot. So I will say like await and then followed by page dot screenshot, and within the screenshot let's say that we are going to give a path to it. Okay, so here I can say like path, and I'm going to store in the current project itself. So dot slash and then followed by img.png, that is image name and the image type. Okay, and then what we are going to do is we are going to store this here. Okay, so let's say that let sc equal to let screenshot equal to. Okay, and here we are going to say like mask and then followed by we have to give the locators within arrays. So this mask basically accept an array of locator. Okay, so here I will say like first locator, that is sign up, and second locator, that is login. Okay, now what we can do is we can simply run this, but what will happen in the sense like it will be taken screenshot, that is for sure, but we also want to attach the screenshot in the report, right? So for that we are going to use this test info. Already I have a dedicated video on that, so probably you can watch that if you missed, or else it's very simple. We'll just simply say like await then followed by test info and then followed by attach, and here we have to give the name. Okay, let's say that this is going to be my highlighted screenshot, something like that, and then followed by within the options, sorry, it's not annotation, it's basically attach. Okay, and within the options what we are going to give is we are going to give the body first. Okay, so body is what? Body is nothing but the screenshot that we are going to get. And what is the content type? Content type is nothing but the image, and that has a format called png. Okay, that's it, very simple. Now we'll try to run this and let's see the reporter. It's very easy actually, and the features they are releasing is really good. If you see, the version 1.20 is released for the JavaScript and the TypeScript, but not for Python or Java. So if you're going to learn Playwright, I will personally recommend you to use this JavaScript or the TypeScript, mostly TypeScript, because we have really a lot of good features. Okay, so let's go to the screenshot, the reporting folder, and if I open the HTML index.html file, here you can see like we got the screenshot, and that is basically highlighted. So the login button and the sign up button, right? So if you remember, here we have login and the sign up button, right? So both can see it's basically created a mask. Okay, so if you want to hide certain locators like sensitive, let's say that you are working on a banking application and there is some kind of user ID that you want to hide in your reporter, probably you can use it. Of course, all the reporters belongs to the test environment, that is like dummy data, but still some person say like we don't want to reveal this, we don't want to reveal that, then probably you can use this feature. Okay, and also we got one more screenshot here as well. Why this is gone, let me refresh. Yeah, so here you can see like we got one more screenshot that is basically from your test. So after each and every test, of course the screenshot will be attached by default. If you want, you can turn it off from the config file. Okay, so very small but useful one. Okay, the second topic we are going to learn is the expect hard and soft assert. If you know testng, basically we have hard and soft assert, right? So in expect also we have this one. Okay, so for example, let's say that I want to print the, or let's say that I want to validate this placeholder whether we have entered first name and last name, right? So I'm going to inspect this one. I'm going to inspect this guy, and here we can see like we have a css of id called full name, right? So here I will say like await, um not await is required, so let element equal to page dot locator, and then followed by this the locator value. Okay, now we can say like await, then followed by expect, and then followed by this one, right? So element, we have to use await again, await element dot get attribute of placeholder, and we are expecting this to be like, what is this, enter first and last name, right? That's fine. And then followed by, what I'm going to do is I'm going to print the title. Okay, so console dot log, and here I'm going to say like await page dot title. Okay, and sorry, here we don't need this await, so we'll just remove it from here. Okay, now let's rerun this again. Let's see the reporter first. Okay, we got the screenshot, and then probably, okay, I forgot to navigate to this to that particular page, so of course it's going to fail. So I'll just use this url instead of the letcode.in. So let's close it and change the url to this guy, and let's run this one more time. Yeah, okay, so here you can select both passed, because of course we have given the correct expected, so it's getting passed. And if I go to the reporter, probably you can see the same. So here you can see like within the standard output, we can say like interact with input fields, that is the page title of this page, correct? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some error. So here I will say like I'm expecting enter first and last, the name is missing. Now if I try to execute this now, of course it's going to fail, but whatever we have written after this expect, that is line number 20, where we are printing the page title, that will not work, because of course your test case is failing, so there is no use of executing this, right? So of course here you can see like we got failure. And if I go to the reporter, why did I close that? If I refresh the page, you can see here, we can see the run, basically it's failed. And here you can select expected enter first and last, but the actual is name, first and last name, right? So here if you go there, you cannot say anything like standard output, because this line is not executed for sure, because we have a failure. But let's say that this placeholder is not my that great that I have to validate. It's like option, let it be anything, I don't care about it, right? So in that scenario, what can I do is I can simply say like dot soft. Okay, so dot expect dot soft. So now what will happen, of course this test will failure, but eventually your test script will complete. That means even though here we are expecting a failure, it will continue with the next line. Okay, so let's go and rerun this, just quickly confirm it. Okay, so it got failed. So here you can select it got failed, but let's go to the reporter, and I'm going to refresh this page. Yeah, there is a failure, but if you come down here, you can select we have again the standard output. That means you know, basically, right, soft and hard assert in testng, the same concept here also in playwright test runner, soft expect and the hard expect. By default it will be hard. So if you want to fail your test, of course you can ignore this soft. But if the field is not that much mandatory and we can live with some expect error, then we can go with the expect dot soft. Okay, so that's a quick tutorial on this new version. Okay, and one more thing, lot of in some people I got in message in Discord that they are not able to see the test in the Playwright test plugin, right? So I will tell you what happening here. So let's say that I'm going to create a new folder here, some folder, and within that I'm going to create some test. So some dot test dot ts, and here I'm going to add this, and here I will say something like blah blah blah, and let's close this. Okay, now if I go back to my test runner, this one you can see like let me remove this guy, and you can see like that particular test is not showing. So if you go here and search, that particular test is not coming. Okay, I think this is the problem with the extension. Okay, so if you go and search that particular test, then you will be able to see that. Okay, not coming. I mean, go and refresh this first. Even though if you are not able to see that, then search the test and that should come. Yeah, so here you can see that's coming. Okay, so this is what I noticed. Not sure whether it's happening to me or to few people, but of course the extension is in beta, so we cannot expect more. But once it's stable, of course every test should be shown there. Okay, so that's it from my side. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one very soon, and I will try to cover most of the new features. There are a lot of things in version 1.19. Already we discussed about this what we call that, has locator and has text in our previous video. So this is also same. And yeah, one more thing I forgot, make sure in your package.json you have updated to this version 1.20. okay, so this is the latest today's new feature. Okay, so that's it. Tata, bye bye, see you.